All right, there we go. Here. Perfect. All right, good morning. Here. Welcome to Manhunt. Today is what is it today? It's Friday. Friday, March 6th. Gonna be a good day. I'm glad to be here. We're gonna be playing Elden Ring, going through Luke chapter 15. Luke chapter 15. I'm really excited about this. This is a very, very concentrated chapter I'm looking forward to. We're going to go try to kill this dragon real quick. Usually before we do that, though, we'll go through and we will go through three things we're thankful for. I'm going to start there. First and foremost, I am super grateful that it is Friday today. I'm also grateful that I have a little baby girl right over here to my right. She's sitting there looking around. We'll see how long she lasts. And where'd he go? Where is he? What's my third? Oh. I can't see him. There he is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, she's already upset. Ouch. Okay. Oh, good. All right, well, we're dead. I think we might move on from that thing and come back. What am I thankful for third? Let's see. I'm thankful for this little, like, bed thing that she can lay in, even though she doesn't want to. It's very nice. And it's very transportable, which I appreciate. Okay. Luke chapter 15. Perfect, we got that one. And there's so many dogs in the... Oh. Wow. Those things hit hard. Here we go. There we go. All right, we did it. What did that miss? Got him. All right, let's go ahead and get into the chapter, huh? It's actually not a super long chapter today. Interesting. Okay. Hey, thanks, Goofy J. Welcome. Luke chapter 15, starting in verse 1. Now the tax collectors and sinners were all drawing near to him. So he's gathering in people that are viewed, at least by the religious people of the day, as low, right? Lowest of the low kind of people. These are the people that take advantage of others around them. These are the people that, that do bad things, right? Tax collectors and then sinners. People that take advantage and then people that do wrong. And they're drawn near to him. Oh, what's this? Should we try to fight this thing? Good. And the Pharisees said, and the scribes grumbled, saying, "This man receives sinners and eats with them." He shouldn't be interacting with this people, right? That's the concept being had here. Why on earth is he even interacting with these people? Hello. Oops, missed it. Oh. Hold on. Oh, that missed. Okay. Let's try this. Wow. That was a lot of damage. All right. We're going to get this guy first try, 100%. Oh, man, that hurts. Hey, thank you for following. Pink something? Pink House something? Welcome. Oh, man. Just died there. We're going to have to fight against this guy with magic. We should poison him. That's what we should do. Oh, I thought I rolled through that. I didn't realize he fully healed. I should roll into those. That's what I should do. That didn't work. There we go. Oh, he's quick up on his feet. Okay. I don't know how to parry all those moves he's got. She's quick. We need to... Nope, missed. Oh, I didn't realize that's what he was doing. All right, so they're upset. He's sitting with sinners, tax collectors. So he told them this parable. What man of you, having 100 sheep, if he has lost one of them, does not leave the 99 in the open country and go after the one that is lost? Thanks for following, Vinna. Thank you for following Gunmetal 20. I do have a Discord server if you want to join that, but you can't sell anything on it. Okay. What man of you having 100 sheep, if he has lost one of them, does not leave the 99 in the open country and go after the one that is lost until he finds it? Where am I right? Oh, I'm next to the thing. And when he has found it, he lays it on his shoulders, right, carrying it home. It's not walking itself back. Rejoicing. And when he comes home, he calls together his friends and neighbors, saying to them, "Rejoice with me, for I have found my sheep that was lost." Just so, I tell you, there is more joy in heaven over one sinner who repents. Good morning, Erich and Charlie Hall. Welcome. There is more rejoicing in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 righteous people who need no repentance. A couple things happening here, or at least that I see. Let's try this whole parrying thing again. Got it. A couple things that I notice here. One of which, a sheep at this time, right? It's one of 99, so it's one of quite a few. I hope I missed it. Oh man, I always do it half second too early. Oh, I tried to roll. I guess I was stunned. Okay, so she was about 1 to 3 days' wages, so it had quite a bit of value. They would leave them behind to go and get it. And then what he calls out here, so this is about sinners repenting, right? He makes this claim. He tells them that straight up, hey, this is what this is about. What's super interesting to me, though, so he says, hey, when he comes home, he calls together his friends and his neighbors, saying to them, rejoice with me, for I have found my sheep that was lost. So Jesus is making a point here, and he's saying, hey, you guys are supposed to be my friends and my neighbors. I'm calling in. There's tax collectors and sinners coming to me for redemption, for their cleaning, to like know how to be made right with me. What should be happening here? I do, yeah. You can look it up. It's TJ Den something. I think it might be just TJ Den. But yeah, there's a YouTube channel running right now as well. We also are on Kick and Twitch as well. But what's happening here is he's making a point to say, hey, you religious leaders, you Pharisees and you scribes, you should be with me rejoicing over the fact that this lost sheep, this thing that does have value, it's one of the 99, it's off on its own way far away. You should be rejoicing with me, and you should be experiencing the same amount of joy that I have sitting here with these men, eating with them. And instead, and like one of the points that he is making is that, like what I read this as, especially when he's like, hey, there's more joy in heaven over one sinner that repents than 99 righteous persons who need no repentance. To me, it's almost like he's making like I don't know if it's a joke as much as like a claim that it's like, hey, you say you need no repentance, but in reality, if you did need no repentance, you would be rejoicing with me here. So he's like, there's greater joy in heaven over this than far much more than over you who say that, hey, I'm righteous, I need no repentance, and hate and scoff at the people attempting to come back to me. And it just, it strikes me. It stands out to me. Oh, 4. All right, come here. Oh, man, that's always a mistake. Oh, but I still got hit. Oh, no. Oh, it missed. Okay. Oh. Missed. Hello again. I forgive you. You're totally forgiven. Welcome, Burden. I'm happy you're here. Okay, so a couple points made there, right? We've got one sheep out of 99 lost. It's this massive number, but there's more joy in heaven over that than these people who say that they don't need him, right? So there's one. 2, he says, hey, he lays the sheep on his shoulder. He's actively carrying the sheep back, right? Which is the same thing that Christ does for us. We're redeemed. We're saved by him. And then he calls his friends together. The people who are truly people of the kingdom are called together to rejoice with him. And the point that he's making here is you Pharisees and you scribes saying in this moment, hey, what is this guy doing? He's eating with people he shouldn't be eating with. He's doing this stuff he shouldn't be doing. You're showcasing that you're not actually my friends and my neighbors, right? You make these claims. Hey, thank you for following. You make these claims that you need no repentance, and when in reality, you need complete repentance, right? There's more joy in heaven over this one sinner than you. Because you say you don't need any repentance, you say you don't need any help, but you're not even really my friends and my neighbors here. You're not rejoicing with me over this lost sheep that is saved, right? And it's this total loss of the focus of what Christ wanted for the priests, the religious authorities, as intercessors to God. They wanted them to be able to draw the people closer to God. And what's happening is they're pushing the people farther away to maintain their presence, their authority in the situation. And then he goes straight into another parable, which is really good as well, because there's a lot that goes in here. So, or what woman having 10 silver coins, these are likely drachma or denarii, right? So the silver coins, it would be, each one would be worth about a day's wages. Having 10 silver coins, if she loses one coin, does not light a lamp, sweep the house, and seek diligently until she finds it. And when she has found it, she calls together her friends and neighbors, right? Same concept here. She's calling together other people to say, hey, rejoice with me, for I have found my lost coin. Now, one real quick thing here. Oh, my goodness. All right. Hold on. Oh, man. Okay, that was terrible. Okay, so this woman with the 10 coins, at this time, it was very, very common for what would be called a dowry to have 10 coins. There's been actually quite a few people that have talked about this. This is not new information. This could be inaccurate, but it's likely to be true that usually what they would do at the time is they would actually like connect 10 coins into like almost like a necklace. And it would be a gift from the family of the wife to the family, right? It would be like, hey, you guys are going into the world. You're starting a new life here. Here is this dowry, this like 10 coin necklace for you to put around yourself to take into the wedding ceremony. And then from there, you get to keep this, and this will help you guys get your feet under you and move forward, and take care of yourself. And so this would be like losing this would be like losing an element of your inheritance, right? Or your protection, something to fall back on if things go wrong. And so she seeks the house, right? Once she finds it, she calls her friends and neighbors. Again, same imagery as before. Rejoice with me. I found the coin that I lost. Just so I tell you, there is joy before the angels of God over one sinner who repents. And you'll see here, we've gone from 1 out of 99, then we go to 1 out of 10. And then finally, we get to the parable of the prodigal son, which is 1 out of 2. So he keeps refining and refining and refining down from a massive number of people all the way down to a singular 1 of 2 situation. And he said, there was a man who had 2 sons, and the younger of them said to his father, Father, give me my share of the property that is coming to me. And he divided his property between them. So this younger son, what's happening here is something egregious, right? This is not a small thing. And what's going on here? It wasn't normal at the time to say, hey, I'm of age now, give me my inheritance. This is not what's happening. Usually an inheritance was received after death. Right after they died. What does this say? Praise the urge. We praise Jesus alone. Sacrilege people over here. Okay. So sorry. Like something like this would not be given until after the father had died. So in essence, what this young man is saying is, hey, Dad, I wish you were already dead. Give me my portion of your inheritance so I can leave and go live without you, right? And the dad does it. The dad accepts. He follows the terms. He says, okay, go your own way, do your own thing. I think there is a massive case to be made here that this is likely also an allegory for Gentiles and Israelites, right? Gentiles have always been the people of God, even though, like, Israel is known as God's chosen people. The Jews are God's chosen people at the time here. But before then, right, Adam to Abraham, all people were still created by God. Half go off, and he maintains half as his chosen. Oh, my goodness. Was that useful? She's sweet. I'm sorry. She's not bad. But she's done that like 3 times now where she's like, now just sit with Torrent and enjoy his company. Okay, sorry. So there's a case to be made here. This obviously still could be Jewish tax collectors and sinners just talking about here, but I think there's also a case that this is pointing to Gentile redemption as well, right? 1 out of 2. We've got one tribe of people that are his, that he's maintained, and you'll see why I think that later on as well in this story. And then we've got one tribe that has completely trailed away. Where is this thing? You guys hear it? It's up there. See that? Nope. I'm mad. I just wanted to grab that. We'll get out of here. There's a bunch of stuff I'm missing by going up across this chain. We're going to have to go back and do this, but we want to get Rivers of Blood so I can be the most like basic Dex Elden Ring player that we could possibly imagine. It'll be great. Okay, so he divided the property between them, and not many days later, the younger son gathered all that he had and took a journey into a far country, and there he squandered his property in reckless living. What's being displayed here is what he likely did is took stuff, because likely this was not just handing him a pile of money. This would have been, who knows, property, cattle, livestock, whatever the thing is that the father had. And he would have quickly gathered that together and sold it, right? So there would have been importance in some of the stuff that was given, and he squanders all of it, right? He says, hey, this is not worth what you believe it to be worth to me. I'm taking this, I'm going to turn this all into money and then just go and utilize it for my own pleasure, which is similar to what we've all kind of partaken in with God, right? God gives us good gifts. He expects us to live within his will and his ways. You look at Adam and Eve, like he gave them the entirety of the garden and said, hey, go and enjoy, eat, be fruitful. The only thing you don't want to do is eat this one thing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Quit reporting me to cowards. Quit reporting me, you cowards. You're welcome to come back if you're ever available. We do this every day. All right. I think I'm going to have to fight that one dude. Here he is. We're going to be good. We're going to do it. If I can perfect parry all of this, I'm going to be impressed. Oh, he's running away. Where are you going? That's so funny. It went terribly. All right, let's try again. Try again. Got it. There we go. First try. First try. That was ridiculous. There we go. We got that one. Watch this. Nope, that wasn't the button I even pushed. There we go. Great job, everybody. We did it. Okay. So, what he does, he spends everything. He squandered his property in reckless living. And when he had spent everything, a severe famine arose. In that country, he began to be in need. So, this is a portrayal of a Jewish person, right? Somebody of the land of Israel. So, he goes off. He squanders it all in just total reckless living, completely abandoning who God had called him to be. And then it says that when a famine arises, he is hungry, right? He began to be in need. So he went and hired himself out to one of the citizens of that country. The point here being made, he has completely departed and abandoned the country of God that he was growing up in, and so he's getting hired by a citizen of that country. Meaning it's not a citizen of his own country. And you can see this because they send him to the fields to feed the pigs. The people of Israel were not allowed to eat pig. They wouldn't have been farming pig at the time. And so he's now living among the people who are not of God as somebody not of God. And he is attempting to feed animals that are unclean for him to even take part in or eat. So important piece there. And then it says he was longing to be fed with the pods that the pigs ate. So the slop that was given to the pigs, but no one gave him anything. But when he came to himself, he said, "How many of my father's hired servants have more than enough bread, and I perish here with hunger?" So my father is good even to his servants. I'm sitting here at the edge of life. It would be better that I go and live as a servant to him than to die here alone, right? It is a heart of humility. I don't expect to be accepted back as a son. I expect to go back and be accepted as a servant. And it looks like he's rehearsing this in his head, right? He's like, "Hey, I will arise and go to my father, and I will say, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Treat me as one of your hired servants.' And he arose and came to his father." So he's reciting this thing. He's getting ready for it. And while he was still a long way off, his father saw him and felt compassion. And he ran and embraced and kissed him. A couple things here. So his father seems to be looking, waiting for his return, right? And when we tie this to the current situation, Jesus is sitting here and he's like, "Hey, these tax collectors and sinners, I'm like the Father, right? I've been watching. I've been waiting. I've been looking for these people to come back to me. You should be right here. You should be my friends, my relatives who are rejoicing with me that they've returned. But it's likely that you're more in the camp of him out there, believing that you're good, except that you believe you're good. You haven't even humbled yourself to understand your position and where you actually are, right?" And he's like, "Hey," the father sees him a long way off, and he ran to him and embraced him. At this time, running was considered to be a disgrace for a man of stature. Men didn't run, right? It was seen as either childish, or it was seen as undignified. And so it's essentially the point that it's making here is God is so excited. God is so excited when he sees someone, even a great sinner, come back to him, that he is like this father with his child, dropping everything, right? They'd be wearing these long, like, robe style skirt things, and he'd have to, like, gird it up so he could free up his legs to actually be able to run, risk himself looking foolish, but he doesn't care because he loves his son that much. And so he gets that, and he chases out there, he runs, embraces him, and kisses him. And then you see the son who has this repentant heart in this moment, right? He starts going over this thing that he's recited, right? This thing that he's been prepping. The son said to him, "Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am no longer be worthy of your son." And instead of him being able to continue, the father cuts him off, right? Instead of him say, like, letting him finish and say, "I'm going to become your servant," he just cuts him off. And he said to his servants, "Bring quickly out the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his hand and shoes on his feet." So his father brings him, he clothes him, right? He puts him into garments. He puts a ring on his finger, which likely was a sign of true family membership, right? Usually it had like a signet of the family if they were wealthy. And so it's a complete retaking, re-ownership of him as a son, right? And him saying, "Hey, you are my son. Welcome back. I'm happy you're here." Hey, Gary, thank you for following. Or Gray Oldsbury, thank you for following. And Pig Stitches, that's cool. We were just talking about pigs. Okay, so he says, "And bring the fattened calf and kill it, and let us eat and celebrate. For my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found," and they began to celebrate. So once again, the people who should be celebrating, right? The people of heaven, the people who are his true friends and relatives, they come together and they celebrate over the redemption of this man who was lost, but now is found, who is dead, but now is alive. It's my take on the Legion story, bub. Yeah, break that down for me. I don't know what that means. Okay, and he said, so the older son was in the field. As he came, he drew near to the house, and he heard music and dancing, and he called to one of his servants and said, what do these things mean? What's going on? And he said to him, "Your brother has come, and your father has killed the fattened calf, because he has received him back safe and sound." hey, it's great news. The good things are happening. But he was angry and refused to go in. His father came out and entreated him. But he answered his father, look, these many years I have served you. Right? Oh, pig stitches is, it's your take on the Legion story. Oh, cool. Are you Legion, or are you, you put the pigs back together after they hurled themselves into the sea, or what's the story there? Cool. Well, you're welcome to stay in here if you want to. Um, so he refused to go in. He's like, look, these many years I have served. Um, I have served you, and I have never disobeyed your command. Again, we take it in the context of what is happening in the story. These people are like, hey, how dare he, with tax collectors and sinners, how dare he do this stuff? And he's saying, hey, you essentially are likened to this other son who's refusing. And the thing that's really interesting to me is when he's saying this, he's like, hey, look, I've served you. I've never disobeyed your command. Totally untrue. They say they don't disobey his commands, but like by the nature of their actions, they do. This is what Jesus is continually telling them over and over again is, hey, you say you're righteous, you say you're holy, but in reality, you're not. And you have continually and consistently disobeyed what I've called you to be in the sake of trying to obey my law. And this is what the brother is doing as well. And he said, I've served you. I've never disobeyed your command. Both things that, or at least the second, that is not actually true. And then he says something that is insane. He says, you have never even given me a young goat that I might celebrate with my friends. Which this is what's being displayed here is this total lie, right? We look at the history of Israel and what God has done to protect them, redeem them, save them consistently and regularly. And the son is doing what he's doing, what the men are doing here in this like moment of eating together, is they're saying these things that are just untrue. And they're claiming that Jesus has done nothing for them when Jesus is God and he's done all this stuff for them and their lineage for years and years. But the claim is, hey, like, you're giving this guy all this good stuff. You've never even given us. You've never even given us a goat so that we could share with our friends. And it's like, you have, and he literally says, he says, but when the son of yours came, you devoured your property with who has devoured your property with prostitutes? You killed the fattened calf for him. And he said, son, you are always with me, and all that is mine is yours. It was fitting to celebrate and be glad, for this your brother was dead, and he is alive. He was lost, and now he is found. So he's tying this back to them. And I think this is also a picture of the struggle. Can't even use it now. Hold on. The struggle that the Israelites had accepting the reality of the Gentiles being allowed in, right? They consistently fought and struggled with it. I probably need to fight the other leg, don't I? All right, hold on. Come in and help me. Barely missed. We broke it. We did good. We broke it. Fire giant was definitely from the Old Testament. Yeah, one of the old like Nephilim descendants of the could be. We gotta move. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Okay, well, that didn't work out. I might shift back to my, everyone hates me for using it, but the Bloodhound Fang. Hit him with that for a little bit. Oh man, we're far way off. We gotta find the... I mean, if you look at Goliath, it's likely said that he was one of the giants of old, and he was, what, I think somewhere between 7 and 9 feet. I like Bloodhound Fang. I keep falling into the peer pressure, though, of people saying that that's That's a loser's weapon because everyone uses it. But it's fun to use. It is fun to use. I need to find a... I guess that's close enough. That's not a terrible run. I think we're going to... I think it's going to be less than 5 tries. That's my goal. Less than 5 tries. We're shifting back to... We should use this one. Oh, you need arcane for that. Yeah, I like the feel of it. All right, let's go. Here, let's call this puppy in real quick before he gets close. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Okay, you got to jump there. I didn't know that. Okay, well... that does a lot more damage. Okay. Okay. I'm wondering if I should be off the horse. I'm wondering if the horse is part of the problem. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. What other things stood out to me about this? Let me see here. I think one of the biggest things to me is that don't use the horse for the fight. Okay. Is it easier to win without it? What about when he starts blowing like fire everywhere? Do you still not use the horse? What up, Plant Man? Welcome. Thanks for following. The only thing I can't see is if people subscribe on. Actually, I'm gonna at least ride the horse in. Can you traverse the missile? Oh no, you can't. Do you think I could parry him with my shield? That'd be cool. But when he repositions, use the horse to bridge the gap. Oh, that's good. Thanks, user 517538. Okay, you can't jump over that. That's what I'm learning. I have to roll through that. I thought I could jump, and I can't. I was about to read your entire user number, but I ran out of time. So. Oh, wow, a rose. Thanks, Legion. Welcome. Might lose our camera here in just a minute. We're going to kill it. We're going to kill it. Oh, the fact that God actively seeks me, though, is just like... we're Dex. We're... Dex, Faith. You know what we should do is get our cool... can I switch my... No, I think I need to be... I'll die once and then I'll switch it. I got quite a bit of dragon incantations that I could be using that I'm not. So, we could switch those as well. Oh, but the fact that God seeks after us is huge to me. The fact that most of us, unless you are... Do I have Blood Flame? I don't know. I could check. Where do you get Blood Flame from? Or is that... That's from, like, Moog, right? I haven't even been down to the Moog area. We just have to seek him. Yeah, but then he seeks after us, too. I think it's what's huge to me. Easy. Oh, I didn't even pull out my guy. Hold on. We're good. We made it. Ouch. We're going to be all right. We're good here. We're good. We're taking it slow. Oh, is this what you're talking about? Where you need the horse? Bridge the gap here. And then get off? Wow, did you see that? What is this guy using? He's like trying to poison him and everything. The Mimic Tear is awesome. Most are blind to the fact. Ouch. Okay, I did not know that was coming. Hold on. I gotta move. Alright, let's go. Number 1 most annoying boss in Elden Ring. Thank you. You just hit this one leg over and over. And it goes great. Oh, hold on. I almost died just now. Just luckily he's... Oh, I gotta move. I don't know. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't know how I haven't hit one of those yet. Get up there. Stop, stop. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, the other thing, huge life application piece here. If any of you are joining, we've been going through Luke 15. Tristan, thank you for following. Huge standout to me is that when a sinner repents, when a sinner humbles themselves and repents before God, there is rejoicing, right? A lot of times we feel this sense of like anguish, shame, guilt when we're approaching God, when we're looking for peace from our sin. But what he points is, maybe I should do that. Sorry, I got distracted by T70 giving me like expert gamer tips. Here, let's try that. Hold on. Is it camera speed? I'm used to it saying sensitivity. That's a little faster. Okay, sorry. So, oh, is there really? Where is it? Is the side of grace closer? Oh, it's right there. It's on the ground, right over there. Look at that. Perfect. Oh, you know what we were going to do is we're going to put on some, we'll do this. Here. We'll add them real quick right now. Let's see. Spells. Okay, we can electrify. We don't ever use that. We don't need this for this fight. The other guy could use that. Let's grab a couple of... Oh, I don't have enough. I need arcane. Okay, well... Never mind. We can't use any of those. God of War remaster. I don't know if I've seen that. Should we use these? What was the one you were saying? Blood Flame? I don't think there is one. Oh, really? Godric's Rune and a Rune Arc? Let's do some Rotten Breath. What do these other ones do? What's this? Briars of Punishment. Elden Ring is not the hardest Dark Souls game. No. Well, that's my opinion. I think it can probably be the easiest depending on how you play it. Whirl o' Flame. I'm doubting that flames are going to be useful against this guy. Maybe ice. So, Great Rune. Hold on. Where do I put my Great Rune on at? Where's my Great Runes? Oh, it's already on. I just need to use the Rune Arc. Okay. It's already on. Let's do it. The hardest Souls probably, and people would say this probably isn't a Souls game. The one that was the hardest for me to get good at was Sekiro. Um, outside of that, I don't know. I thought Bloodborne was one of the harder ones, but people may disagree. I think you're saying Sekiro right there. It came across as senior, but I'm guessing it's trying to autocorrect you. Okay, let's use... You're right, we can use it now. Yeah, Bloodborne's fun. Sekiro is hard. I will say Sekiro is probably now one of my favorites after I figured out how it works, but it literally, up until probably the second to last boss fight, I did not have a clear understanding of how the game actually worked. You can't get over that. You know what we should do is... Okay, that didn't work. Is he going to get him poisoned? Watch this. I wonder, can you double, like, proc him with... Oh, that uses up so much of my FP. Let's use it. No, I can't use it. I can't use it. Okay, well, I'm going to die. Probably might be... Gonna be alright. Got that one. Well, that didn't really work out. You already killed my guy, too. Okay. You don't have cerulean tears. I don't even know what that means. Oh, is that the wondrous physic thing? Yeah, I probably need to do that. I get so distracted talking through the chapter of the Bible that it's like I'm only half playing this game. But so far, we've made it through with that. Hold on. I'm gonna move. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys have to let me know if you can hear me now, because TikTok does this thing where all of a sudden it just stops working. And then it'll tell me that I'm disconnected, but everything else will keep running. So, can you guys still hear me, or no? T70. Oh, you're good? Okay, good. Perfect. He's weak against ice and rot. I already ran out of my rot ability, though. I could get some ice on him, probably. Oh, hold on. Oh, look at that. Did I just die while it was happening? Wow. Starlight Scepter. Thank you. That looks so cool. I've never seen that before. All right. We're skipping that. Oh, don't kill me. Okay, well, okay. Well, that didn't really work. It didn't clutch. You spoke too soon. You spoke way too soon. Hey, seriously, Pig Stitches, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Use defensive incantations that buff you. You know what we probably should do is mix a wondrous physic, too. Actually lock in for this fight a little bit. I don't have much longer, though, because I've got my daughter here, and she's starting to cry. Give him 25 seconds after the cutscene before you approach. Oh, okay. How do I mix? Is wondrous physic in here? Is that item crafting? That wouldn't be item crafting, would it? Do I not even have the Wondrous Physic Flask? Where do you get that from? That actually blows my mind. I don't even have that. What's going on, Bull's mom? Welcome. Happy you're here. I don't even know how to get the Wondrous Physic Flask. Not sure. All right, we're gonna go and fight him one more time. We need to do this. Oh, that's a sweet looking emote. Here we go. Okay. You guys ready for this? We should just get a summon in here. Thanks. I appreciate that. Vote of confidence. Hey, the fact that you can't get over the top of that, how are you supposed to... Oh, already broke it. Okay, hold on. All right, I feel pretty good about the damage we got with that one. Now we're going to hit him with one of these. Oh, nope, we're not. Never mind, we're not. We're going to poison him just a little bit. Good. Hey, I think we got it to proc. There we go. Look at that. All right, now I need this again. Okay, we're all right. We're all right. Okay, no, we're not all right. We're okay. Two, three. Oh, hold on. 1, 2. Got him. Got him. Just use Bloodhound Fang ability only and you'll be good. Okay, cool. I broke his leg, though, so feeling pretty confident. I feel a little bit bad for him, honestly, here. Let's go around back. Stay behind him. Wait 20 seconds to approach. I'm going to go ahead. Does he cover me up, or am I still in trouble right here? Oh, he's still trying to poison him over there. Hold on. I feel like I need to use this leg. Well, this seems deceptively easy at this point. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, and he's about to kill me, but... Yep. Okay, we're good. All right. Everybody hold on. We're getting close. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed. Okay, we're good. Oh, I can still hit through that leg. It looks like it's doing about the same damage. Okay, I'm going to move a little bit. If I don't get it this round, everyone should unfollow me and leave. Uh-oh. Okay, we're all right. We're all right. Oh, man, that was close. I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? Oh, no. Oh, see, that was... See... Hit the foot. Well, so I thought the foot was doing less damage, but it wasn't. That was a massive letdown for me, though. And I feel like that wasn't actually my fault, because I don't think I should have gotten stunned into not being able to move. Whoops, just wasted one of those for no reason. You getting upset? I probably need to grab her. This is our last try. If we don't get it now, we have to quit for the day and come back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going through Luke chapter 16. If anyone you guys want to join, yeah, follow this or follow us on Twitch, YouTube, or Kick, and we will be back here every day. We go through a chapter each day, study it. Some of them are a little bit longer than others. Okay, hold on. Inventory. Use. All right, let's roll. Here we go. Look at that. We got around it. That worked. Wait. I like how this guy like really uses his... Oh, missed it. Okay, well, that didn't work out. Okay. All right, one more try. You have a set time? Yeah, we are on here every day, 6:30 a.m. Central. I'm Mountain Time, so it's like 5:30 a.m. for me, but we usually go an hour. So this is usually when we'll peel off. Okay. So every day, 6:30 a.m. Central. That is 7:30 a.m. Eastern. That's actually 12:30 p.m. in London, I learned, and it's 9:30 p.m., I believe, in Japan. So those are our different time zones that I even know what they are. Pacific, it's 4:30 a.m. If you're up at that time, it sounds to me like you haven't actually gone to sleep yet. But you might. You might. All right, we're using the last of our rune arcs, and hopefully we'll find more. Whoops, that was a mistake. My bad. Hey, thank you for following, Javier. All right, here we go. Let's try again. Last try, unless it lasts half a second again, and then I'll do it one more. We got over it that time. Oh, moving this way. All right. Hop off. Okay. Okay, hold on. There we go. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Nobody move. Nobody move. All right, we're good. Okay, we're all right. Did my other guy die already? No, he's not dead. Okay, well. Okay, all right. All right. Well, I hadn't either in this game until someone just said, use a great rune. So, working on that. Welcome, Elijah. Well, okay. For real, this time last try. She went back to sleep, so we're okay for a couple more minutes. Nope, now she's upset again. She needs to go eat food soon. But sadly, I can't help with that, so we'll wake Mom up. All right, I don't think that the utilizing the rot breath is doing much for me. And we should poison our armament is what we should do. What happens if I poison it and then I summon him in? Will it already be poisoned for him? Let's try that. Here we go. Most likely, yeah. I'm just proud that we figured out that one move. 1, 2. Oh, hold on. Move out of the way of that. Here we go. Nope, that's his beard. That's not his leg. That's the wrong leg. Hold on. Watch this. We're going to get him first try. Broken. Hop off, hop off. Oh, he rolled away. He rolled away. Gotta get over there again. Uh-oh. Okay, all right. We're gonna be okay. Nope, we're not gonna be okay. Oh, I didn't know he did that. I thought it was a slow one. I thought it was that. Okay, it wasn't. All right. This is why they call us an elite gamer right here. It's because of these moments. Check this out, though. We're good. I like how it went pretty well for a while, and then it's like gotten progressively worse and worse. We got to take a break. I got to go to work. I hope you guys have a great day. Keep Christ the center focus of your life. Stay in step with the Spirit. We'll be back here tomorrow at the same time to go through Luke chapter 16, which I haven't actually looked at Luke chapter 16 yet. Let me see. Hold on. Sit still. What about? Oh, Parable of the Dishonest Manager. Oh, this one will be fun. I think we have Lazarus here, too. Yeah. So, you guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, peace out, all right? Love you, bye. See you guys later.